Do your children have a lot of things to take care of?
Welcome to Parenting Matters Now, a source of parenting advice a few minutes at a time.
Hi, this is Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now. It is an endless list of things that have to be tended to in our world. And we have a saying in our family that says, the more you have to take care of. And so that kind of buffers our acquisition of things in some regard, in that we have to calculate on the time that we purchase something or acquire something is what is it going to take for us to manage that or take care of it. And so how do we transfer that idea or that concept of personal responsibility for your things to our children? Do we transfer that concept, that idea, that attitude, and those actions to our children? And how can you train your children to be responsible for their stuff, whether it be toys, their clothes, things that they use outside, any number of things, books, their room? It begins with small things. And there are opportunities for us all along the way to reinforce the idea that whatever they have has to be taken care of. We often do things, what we would say out of kindness to our children, that actually short circuits the training. And I'm not saying don't be kind, but that we need to be intentional in how we handle situation where something is broken, not repaired, mishandled in a way that makes it non-functional. Let's take an example of a bicycle that's left out in the weather repeatedly, so that there is the rusting of the chain or something of that matter that makes it non-usable. Do we simply just go about and repair it for our child, or do we involve them in the process of repairing it so that they see what's involved in taking care of something? And so in the case of a bicycle, if you do not have the skills to say, okay, we're going to go and oil the chain, we're going to tighten the bolts, we're going to take care of your bike together, and you're going to do it, and I'm going to guide you through the steps. If you do not have those skills, you can go to a bicycle repair shop, or you can go to someone who does, and say, I'm trying to teach my child how to take care of their bicycle. So can you, instead of doing it for us, can you show my child how to do this? And have them actually repair, oil the chain, or air up the flat, or even repair a flat. So all of those things, that's an example of how we can involve other people to help train our children so that they know that whenever something is left untended, uncared for, and it damages that item, that they're responsible to bring it back to use. And so it can be with their room. First, if you're training your child to take care of their room, making their bed, putting away their clothes, at first do it with them. Show them that it's not necessarily a lesson, it's modeling. And so doing those things with your child initially, and little by little transferring that responsibility and that power, so to speak, to do those things as a habit, and helping them along. And little by little, we create a distance between our involvement and their responsibility and them taking control of their world. And so it begins with small things. And our attitude needs to be not harsh or retaliatory. And in fact, if you have an attitude of, I'm going to show them, they're going to get what they have coming, that's not the attitude where you're training them. Every attempt to help them be more responsible should be out of concern for them and their future. Because as they are growing into adulthood, they need to be comfortable with this whole concept of the more you have to take care of, and that it's your responsibility to take care of your things. That is a mindset of training and caring for your children in the small things, and they get bigger and bigger as your child grows. When it becomes things of great value, automobiles and houses and all sorts of things. So help your children to know how to be responsible for their things. This is Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now.
Subscribe to Parenting Matters Now for more advice, or go to rogersmithmd.com to search for more topics. See you next time.